Welcome to Intelligence Gateway. Week 10, Final Project. Applying data science principles to a real-world project. Applying data science principles to a real-world project involves several steps. Here is an overview of the typical data science project workflow. 1. Problem formulation. Define the problem that you want to solve and set clear objectives. Identify the business or research question that you want to answer and specify the data you will need. 2. Data collection. Collect the data that you will need to solve the problem. Depending on the type of project, data may come from various sources such as web scraping, APIs, databases, or manual data entry. 3. Data preparation. Clean, pre-process, and transform the data. This step may involve removing irrelevant data, dealing with missing or inconsistent values, and converting data into a usable format. 4. Exploratory data analysis. Explore and analyze the data to gain insights and understanding. This step may involve descriptive statistics, data visualization, and other exploratory techniques. 5. Feature engineering. Select, create, or transform features to make them more informative for the problem at hand. Feature engineering is often an iterative process that involves domain knowledge and creativity. 6. Modeling. Select an appropriate machine learning or statistical model that can solve the problem. Train the model on a training dataset and evaluate its performance on a validation dataset. 7. Model evaluation and selection. Evaluate the model's performance and compare it to other models. Choose the best model based on predefined criteria. 8. Hyperparameter tuning. Fine-tune the model's hyperparameters to optimize its performance. 9. Model deployment. Deploy the model to a production environment where it can be used to solve the problem. 10. Monitoring and maintenance. Monitor the model's performance in production and update it as needed. The monitoring process may involve logging, alerting, and periodic model retraining. Throughout the entire process, it is important to maintain clear communication with stakeholders and to document all steps taken. Also, it is worth noting that the actual workflow may vary depending on the project and the specific domain. Presenting the final project. Presenting the final project is an important step in any data science project. Here are some tips for presenting your final project. 1. Start with a clear introduction. Begin your presentation by introducing the problem you set out to solve and what your objectives were. This will help your audience understand the context of your project. 2. Highlight the data. Explain where you sourced your data, how you cleaned it, and what features you selected for analysis. This will give your audience an understanding of the data you used and the decisions you made to prepare it. 3. Showcase your data analysis. Present your data analysis in a clear and concise manner. This may involve using visualizations, such as graphs or charts, to help your audience understand the patterns and relationships in the data. 4. Present your model. Explain the model you developed to solve the problem and how you validated and tested it. If your model is complex, it may be helpful to provide a simplified explanation to make it more accessible to your audience. 5. Share the results. Present your results, including any insights or conclusions you drew from the data analysis and model development. Be sure to explain the implications of the results and any limitations of the project. 6. Provide a conclusion. End your presentation by summarizing the key takeaways and implications of your project. This will help your audience understand the value of your work and what the next steps may be. 7. Be prepared for questions. Finally, be prepared to answer questions from your audience. This may involve explaining your methodology in more detail or addressing any concerns about the results. Remember that the goal of your presentation is to clearly communicate your work to your audience. Use visual aids, speak clearly, and be confident in your knowledge of the project. Good luck!